It was a deadly crash. Two high school sweethearts killed on the 405 by a drunk driver.
Well, tonight there is a fierce battle going on over the man who caused it. He was never supposed to be in this country, and he cut two young lives short. Here's KCAL's Lesley Marin tonight.
Yeah, and that's because not only do court records show Ortega-Anguiano had a lengthy criminal past, but he was also deported twice before this deadly crash. Each time, court records show he made his way back to the U.S. Tonight, we spoke to the father of one of the teens killed, who is frustrated with the system while still dealing with the death of his son.
Just sadness.
Nikolay Osokin gets emotional as he shows us his son Nikolay's room.
Some of his memorabilia, it's a taekwondo, ping pong, and everything.
Nikolay was killed along with his girlfriend Anya Varfolomeeva in November of 2021. The 19-year-olds were driving along the 405 near Seal Beach when a car came barreling at them at nearly 100 miles per hour.
Instantly, basically burned alive in their car.
43-year-old Oscar Ortega-Anguiano was sentenced to 10 years in prison for gross vehicular manslaughter while driving under the influence of drugs and alcohol. According to the California Department of Corrections and Rehabilitation, Ortega-Anguiano could be eligible for parole in July after serving just 3 years of his sentence. Osokin learned the news on Easter Sunday.
I never heard about a story somebody getting a third of their sentence for killing two young kids, like a third of their sentence, and being like convicted criminal with priors and it being illegal. It's like, I don't know. I'm lost.
Court records show Ortega-Anguiano was deported twice years before the crash, once in 2016, the other in 2018. Court records also show he was convicted for several previous felonies, including grand theft, vehicle theft, and false imprisonment. His possible release quickly became a political showdown. LA's new U.S. Attorney Bill Lesley, appointed by President Trump, reacted today with this statement. My office has filed a felony immigration charge against this defendant. He faces up to 20 years in federal prison if convicted for 8 U.S.C. 1326. If the state of California will not seek the full measure of justice against this individual, the Justice Department will. Governor Newsom's office tried to deflect blame back to a Republican prosecutor. After being deported in 2013, this individual unlawfully re-entered the U.S. and committed heinous crimes. A GOP DA then gave him a plea deal instead of pursuing second-degree murder. CDCR will again coordinate with ICE, as they have with 10,000-plus inmates, to transfer him before release. But Osokin fears if Ortega-Anguiano is deported again, he'll just come back.
It doesn't matter, he's going to be free. He's going to be free in Mexico, here, anywhere.
What do you want to see be done?
Him stay in prison forever.
Orange County DA Todd Spitzer did release his own statement saying that prosecutors tried to fight for the maximum sentence, but that Ortega-Anguiano was able to plead to the court. Now, he says California's policies on time served, education, and other credits have resulted in criminals being released quicker than ever before. Reporting from Huntington Beach, Lesley Marin, KCAL News.